Hey guys, Bryan here from Liquid Concepts. So today we've got a special little treat that we're going to be doing for you guys. We're actually going to be dipping some wheels. So we've already done a wheel video and it came out really good. We did some lightning on a Ford Lightning. So those were really cool. Kind of did a quick video on that, but these are something a little bit special, a little bit more higher end, a little bit more custom. I know we did the custom film on the other one. Also, we'll have the link to the video down below if you wanted to check it out. But on these, what we're actually going to be doing is our carbon fiber, but with a twist. So a lot of people, I'm sure you've probably seen a lot of our other videos. We've done carbon fiber and everybody loves it. It matches really well to realistic carbon fiber. Of course, it's not an exact match, but it does mimic it really well. But in this case, what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be doing a blue candy carbon fiber. So this will be really cool to see. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. So stay tuned and let's see how everything goes. Okay, so what we've got here is we have a set of Vossen wheels. Now I hope I'm saying that right. If not, then I'm sorry, but the Arkansas slang comes in, so that's what you're getting. But so we have some Vossen wheels. They are forged wheels. Very nice set of wheels. If you haven't already, definitely check them out in the link below. We'll have a link to the website on that. But so we've also got the wheels. They're forged, super nice set, very, very light. And the neat thing is they're going on a McLaren 720S. Who doesn't love a McLaren? So to make this even better, as I said before, we're gonna be doing them in the blue candy carbon fiber. So figured we'd shoot a video. Y'all love to see this, and I'm pretty excited about doing it as well. So first thing is on the carbon fiber, we already know because of all of the areas that it has around in here and the recesses, it's going to stretch no matter what. We can't get the carbon in all of these areas all the way around. So we're gonna do a couple of things. Number one, we're gonna tape off the inside barrel just to make sure that we don't get any of the carbon that's going on the front face of it to go down into the barrel itself. And then number two, we're gonna take and we're going to black in any spots that need it, as far as if it blew out, which is going to be more in these areas right here, more in these areas right here, in the really deep recessed areas like that, we're definitely going to have to black it in. And then we're going to come back again, and then we're going to spray our blue candy over everything, really make these wheels pop, and the customer's really going to love it. So kind of give you a little bit of story of what we've done so far. So the wheels, we've already prepped them out, we've already sandblasted them, we've smoothed everything out, which of course they were brand new, so there wasn't really any smoothing to do. But in case if you are doing a wheel and you need to smooth something out, definitely make sure you do it then. So we've got everything with a good etch all the way around with our sandblaster. Now we've came back, we've primered everything, and we've painted everything with our silver metallic. So this is really gonna pop really well with the carbon fiber that we're using. So let's go ahead, let's get this thing turned up on its side. We'll lay out the paper, we'll make a nice line all the way around for the inner barrel, just to make sure that no paint or no dip actually goes down into the barrel, and then that way it'll let everything be good to go, and we'll only get it just on this front face right here. So let's go ahead and get started, and then we'll get to dipping and then show you guys what these things are going to look like. So stay tuned. Alright, so now that we've got everything taped off, now let's talk a little bit about our approach, the angle, and the way that we're going to be dipping it. So, number one, we're going to be dipping it in the water. I know I always love to do that, because everybody's like, how do you dip that? And I'm like, oh, just in the water. Anyways, sorry. Little Hydrographics joke. So, what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be taking and this wheel is a little bit more special because it is a flat-faced wheel. we can actually go more at an angle just like this, going just straight down into the water. And so this one is very special because if you notice, it has pretty much no outside lip. This lip, there's no lip that connects from here to here. Now it does have a little recess right in here from where it was CNC'd out or made into it, but it does not have an actual lip. And so what's nice about that is that what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to make sure that we keep one of these spokes, whichever one, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and we're gonna try to make sure that it is up top. And so we wanna make sure of that because as we're coming down into the water, and I'll hold this up like this, if we were to come down into the water like this right here, going straight down, then it's possible that we're gonna trap air right there. But if we take this wheel and we turn it more like this, and we put this area right in here up at the very top, then what's gonna happen is the film is more apt to release the air out towards these pockets right here and not trap it as it comes up, and then it allows it to wrap around as well. Now, we already know just from dipping in general that it's probably going to trap air inside these areas, inside there, possibly inside here, all along inside, you know, right in here possibly, or it may just not stretch enough to go down inside that. So we already know that just because of the way that the wheel is made. But pretty much as far as dipping wise, this is gonna be a fairly straightforward dip to where we're gonna hold it just like this, and then we're going to dip it straight into the water. So we actually only need just a little bit more film than what's necessary because we can actually start right where we need to and then go right down into the water. So let's go ahead, we'll lay out our film and pretty much get this thing started, so stay tuned. Okay, so size-wise, how much film are you gonna need? So in this case right here, we are gonna need quite a bit extra on two sides, and mainly just one side because of the dish that you've got right here. Then you're gonna have to make sure that you account for that, because as you start to go down into the water, you're going to hit your tank right here before you start going down, and then you get all the way down into the water. So in a case like this, you can be shorter right here, as you can tell from our line that we've got. You can be shorter on this side, but you need to give extra on the other. And so depending on the dish that your wheel has will determine how much extra that you're gonna need. So in this case, we gave ourselves probably about 1 foot total extra, which is a little bit more than we probably need, but in this case, it's a whole meter wide. So we're just gonna go ahead and just use it all. So we're gonna go ahead, we've got everything laid out. Let's cut the film, lay it on the water, activate it, and show you guys how to dip a Vossen wheel, so stay tuned. Now that I've got everything all set up, a couple of things you definitely want to make sure of. Because you're on a bigger piece of film, you want to make sure that you've got plenty of activator in your gun. So that way, whenever you go to start spraying, you don't start misting, or it just sits there and spits because it ran out of activator or anything like that. So always make sure, keep your activator completely filled up, so then that way you know. We always use the PPS cup, so I can quickly glance over here, take a look at it, say, oh, it's full, or hey, I might need a little bit more. So just quick little tip on that. So we're gonna go ahead, lay this down into the water, and then get started. So again, I'm going corner to corner, just like that, and then lay it out nice and even. And our tank, we're sitting at about 80 degrees, looks like 81, and we're gonna let it sit for the 60 seconds just like normal. And so on something like this, I'm gonna start right here and then just work my way back and forth all the way across, and once we get it all activated, we'll grab the wheel, dip it, and show you guys what the first part of the blue candy carbon fiber wheel is going to look like. Another thing to remember is if you have a wheel that's not forged, that probably weighs like 50 or 80 pounds, maybe not that much, but it can. always make sure you have a helper, because holding those wheels all the way out like that, it is not fun. So we've got 60 seconds on the clock, and so we're gonna go ahead and start spraying our activator. All right, there's the first part of our dip. Looks like everything came out very nice. We've got very good coverage all the way around. Everything came out really good. It actually stretched quite a bit better than what I was expecting, so that's even better for us. So, of course, we got one little spot right in here, very easy to touch up. So we'll come back through, we'll do a lot of touch-ups in here. We'll get everything back to the way that we need it to look, and then pretty much go from there on getting the rest of it all blacked out, candied, and show you guys the end result. So we're gonna go ahead and rinse it now, and once we pull it out, then we'll do the touch-ups, candy, and then clear coat. So stay tuned.